So you want to switch your career to data analytics from any background? In this complete zero to hero roadmap, discover the exact 4-step skill stack, that is Excel, SQL, Power BI, Python, top free certificates with links, a 6 months execution timeline, and how to leverage your past experience to get hired fast. So basically, if you're sitting in this room or watching this presentation online, wondering if it's too late, too technical, or completely out of reach to switch your career into data analytics coming from a non tech background like arts, commerce, marketing, or HR, I'm here to tell you right now, take a deep breath. You are in the exact right place. Over the next minutes, we are going to break down a strict, non nonsense, zero to hero roadmap. No fluff, no gatekeeping, just a practical blueprint to get you from absolute beginner to landing your first data role. So, here's the slide number 2, that is myth versus reality. Let's address the elephant in the room right away. For years, there has been a massive gatekeeping myth in the tech industry. The idea that you need a formal computer science degree, advanced calculus, or years of software engineering experience to become a data analyst. That is completely false. Modern data analytics is not about writing complex code from scratch. It is about business curiosity. It's about asking the right questions, recognizing patterns, and transitioning raw numbers into clear, profitable decisions for stakeholders. Your non technical background is actually an asset because it gives you business context that pure coders often lack. So, why data analytics in 2026? Basically, let's look at their market reality, right? So, according to labor statistics and modern enterprises, hiring data analytics roles are growing at an explosive 28% year over year. Think about think about every major industry today: retail, healthcare, finance, entertainment, and logistics. Every single one of these sectors is completely drowning in data. They have terabytes of customer logs, sales numbers, and operational metrics sitting in cloud servers, but they are desperately starving for professionals who can make sense of it. That structural gap creates thousands of high-paying entry-level openings every single month, making this one of the most recession-proof career pivots can make. So, coming to the core skill stack, Excel to SQL, right? So, now what do you actually need to learn to capture these opportunities? You do not need to learn 50 different tools. You only need to master 4 core pillars. Let's look at the first two. First, Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets. Do not let anyone tell you Excel is outdated. It is the undisputed invisible engine of the corporate world. If you master advanced functions like XLOOKUP, pivot tables, Power Query, and conditional formatting, you can solve up to 70% of day to day business problems without touching heavy code. Second, SQL, structured query language. This sounds intimidating, but it's just plain English used to talk directly to databases. When company data is stored across massive tables or servers, SQL is how you ask questions like, show me all customers who purchase items above $100 last month. So, learning basic like select statements, where clauses and joins is your ultimate golden ticket to handling real world enterprise data. So here will be third and fourth pillars. Third one, business intelligence tools like Power BI or Tableau. This is where you bring numbers to life. You take clean data and build interactive dashboards that allow executives to filter trends dynamically with a single click. It's about storytelling, making complex insights look clean, intuitive, and actionable. Like company where they are leaking the profits and where they want to focus on margins, right? So here comes the fourth pillar, that is Python basics. Consider this your optional superpower. You do not need to become a software engineer. You only need enough Python using data libraries like pandas and numpy. to clean and manipulate massive data sets that might crash a standard spreadsheet programs. Together, Excel, SQL, BI tools, and basic Python form your complete four-step skill stack. So here comes the free certificate resources. So the best part about acquiring these skills, you do not need to spend thousands of dollars on expensive boot camps or university degrees. The internet has made world-class education completely free if you know where to look. I've mapped out the exact verified paths you should bookmark right now. First, the Google Data Analytics Professional Certificate on Coursera. Make sure to use the audit course option, which gives you 100% free access to all learning materials, videos, and readings as well. Second, free Codecamp's data analysis with Python, which provides free interactive browser based coding environments. And third, Microsoft Learn for structured step by step Power BI modules. These resources are recognized by top hiring managers worldwide and won't cost you a single penny. So here's the 6 month execution timeline. How should you pace yourself to master all of these efficiently? We map it out because a structured 6 months execution timeline requires just 5 to 7 hours of dedicated study per week. So months 1 and 2 focus entirely on Excel mastery and basic business statistics, learning how to clean messy data, calculate averages, medians, and spot baseline trends. So month 3 and 4 dive headfirst into SQL. Practice writing queries daily on free platforms like LeetCode or HackerRank until database logic becomes second nature. So fifth month, pick up Power BI or Tableau, connect your SQL output to a visualization tool, and build your very first interactive dashboard. So sixth month, wrap everything into a polished portfolio, optimize your LinkedIn profile, and begin strategic job applications. So now a very common question I get from career switchers, that is my past career completely wasted? Absolutely not. Your past career is your greatest competitive advantage. If you come from marketing, don't build generic tech dashboards. Build a customer lifetime value or campaign conversion funnel tracker. If you come from HR, build an employee attrition and hiring bottleneck dashboard. Domain knowledge combined with data analytics makes you instantly more valuable than a pure programmer who understands code but doesn't understand business outcomes. So, furthermore, do not just list certificates on your resume, show concrete proof of work, build two end to end projects, one business dashboard in Power BI and one SQL. Case study answering a real world revenue question. Host your code on GitHub and your dashboards on Tableau Public so hiring managers can click through your work live. So that's it for this episode. And if you liked it, then please follow along. Till then, take care. I wish you all the best.